Check, check, check. Audio check. Testing, testing. Hello, friends. We're live online one more time. Because I think maybe this time I finally fucking figured it out. Either I completely forgot about a completely different set of settings, or there was a change in a recent update. Hello, fake chat alert. But I found by searching through the help files over on their website a reference to a set of settings I wasn't looking at, which I didn't really remember from prior versions. It has updated itself a couple of times, the desktop application. In theory, fingers crossed, it's fixed. We should now be properly doing both things. Streaming the audio feed and capturing it for the video on demand, I think. Let me show you what I did, or what I found, what I realized. Okay, so I had been messing mostly with the settings over here in settings, right? Let me move this over. So I can't quite see anymore because my eyes are falling apart. I had been tweaking with the output settings. Audio track 1, Twitch VOD is track 2, right? This stuff. And I was like, no. And then over here in audio, these are all the tracks, but there's nothing you can change besides their bit rate, which I don't even know why would I change that. I've never messed with that. And then over here in audio, oh, something's happening on... Oh, I left that open, didn't I? Get the fuck out of here. Quit that. I don't need to talk to anybody over there right now. So there's this stuff in audio, but that's inputs, not outputs. And then there's this stuff in video, which nothing. And then over here in advanced, there's some other random audio tests or settings that, again, I thought I reset to the setting as I knew it before. And then I found a help article that said, click here, which we had looked at before. But I hadn't thought to, I was looking over here and I was looking inside here to make sure it was monitoring and outputting and not just in monitor only. But I wasn't checking this business. Designates if this audio is audible in your recorded tracks, which apparently also, I thought this was for like when you tell it to record on the desktop and save a video file instead of downloading the live stream. Which I always thought was just an extra workload. For the purposes of preserving the quality of the live stream, I've always thought it made more sense to just download the resulting video on demand shelf, even though that's technically more time consuming. Regardless, something I did that day when I tweaked settings, although I did not open this and change anything, like cleared out all of these, both in the stream and in the recorded track. I think... Okay, we've got audio tracks. See, this one is confusing. Which ones can we add both? Apparently we can fix that during... Which ones are being recorded? 1 and 2 or just 2? I don't know if that applies to... Here, this is a test. Hold on. No, let's test this right now. I'm going to wave my hands so I see this. Testing, testing, testing. Can I hear myself now on the video on demand shelf? Testing. Can I still hear myself on the video on demand shelf? Test, test, test. Test, test, test. All right. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. In theory, before I went live, I fixed the problem. I don't know if I just made it worse. Oh wow, something happened and it's now working. Oh no. That's just my live. That's the live stream was always working. I was getting audio in live stream. So I'm not worried about that. What I wanted to test, I just was getting the double feedback of it playing in the background after it finished loading the webpage. What I want to test now is whether or not when I go to watch this video on demand on my Twitch profile, if I can hear myself and the music playing in the background. Knock on wood. Oh, I forgot to relabel this. This is technically test 5 or 6. I forgot to change the number. Regardless, if this doesn't work, I'm going to have a little meltdown, a little mini technology sucks meltdown, and then just stop. Probably going to go binge watch the rest of Handmaid's Tale, even though that's depressing and stressful. That's what I was doing yesterday when I wasn't streaming. I just wasn't in the mood. Anyways, again, I'm trying to troubleshoot and resolve a technical failure that I caused. And hopefully, test. Hopefully, now it's fixed. And when I go back to listen to this and watch this, it will have the music playing in the background and my voice. So in theory, it will also hear the other inputs. All right. Fingers crossed. I don't need to make a new episode of troubleshooting after this. Ending stream abruptly here.